These are some key things I learned while I deployed, because a lot of people be thinking while you deploy, bad time, but it's really not what you think it is. And I'm gonna explain to you why deployment life is not so bad for you, unless you got a bad unit. But let's get to this video. Deployments obviously is challenging because we away from our families for 9 months. That itself is bad. And like I said, if you got a bad unit, a bad chain of command, a bad family around you, then it's gonna only make it worse. Let me tell you some secrets. When you go on a deployment, if you in the Army, we deploy for 9 months. We're not the Air Force, we're not the Marine Corps, we're not the Navy. The Navy, they be gone for a long time, depending if you're on the ship. If you're on the ship, then I'm sorry, that's crazy. I apologize. And you definitely probably gonna need to watch this video because it's gonna help you too. I'm in the Army, so look, we deployed for 9 months. That's dang near a year, okay? That's a year. So imagine 9 months being away from your family, being away from everybody that you love, and all you have is your family. All you have is your brothers and your sisters to your right and to your left. And sometimes they might be shiesty too. They might not even rock with you for real. So they probably just scheming and finessing and talking behind your back, all type of stuff. So it's a real shiesty game out here. But let me slow down. You find yourself in this predicament. You find yourself away from your family, from your life, from everything that you know. You're in a third world country. You don't know where you at. You in the military and you have bad leadership and you have bad people around you. This is how you can get your mind right. I've been reading this book for a little minute right now, and I guess it's a free sponsor, I guess. More of the story, read a book. It's help you because it keeps your mind stimulated. It keeps your brain going. It keeps your mind active. It helps you speak more proficient. It helps you just be more articulate with your words. So books help tremendously, I promise. And also, they have great stories out there. And if you're in the military, are free. So these books I got that book for free. Another thing that helps tremendously is going to the gym. Going to the gym to work or before work is one of the best things that you can do. It gets your mind off of all this drama, and it gives you body goals. It gets your mind off of everything besides progressing your body. It's in your mental state because you're relieving a lot of the stress out of your life, out of your body when you work out. So you're getting your goals on. Your gains. If you've never been to the gym, when you leave the gym, it feels like therapy. When you hit the gym, it's like therapy. It's like a therapeutic session for me. I never was a weightlifter. I used to play basketball. I used to do track. I never was a person in the gym working out on my own dime. Like, no, that wasn't me. But putting your own music in and actually getting to the gym and working on yourself and being the best you. And let me tell you, that's some of the best therapeutic stuff that you can do. So if you made it this far in this video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and everybody who think might enjoy this content. Keep going. Yoga and meditation, those things work too. Those help tremendously. But just imagine you're gone for 9 months, a year, maybe a year and a half. It's hard, it's tough. But what are you gonna do to fill that time in that void? What are you gonna do? Use that to stimulate your brain and to think and to be more intelligent. College helps a lot. Always progressing yourself, because why waste this golden opportunity when we go on these deployments, when we spend that time with ourselves to really learn who we are as people. I have no TV in my room. I have no TV in my room at all. But I have my phone, yeah. And I have my book, yeah. And I got my computer over there to do schoolwork. But this is because I'm taking these 9 months to really work on myself and to be more independent. Because when you go back to the States, you go back to your regular life, you realize how many distractions it is in this world that we live in and how expensive it is. Because, you know, we save a lot of money on deployment because we really not spending much. But going back to what I was saying, because when you go back to the States, it's so many distractions. Girls, if you a man, whatever, you know, dudes for females, going out to eat, because there's so many different distractions to get our minds off of what's going on in our heads every day. Because if you want to go to the movie theater, you can go to the movie theater. If you want to go skating, you can go skating, because they have all these different things to do to get your mind off of what's going on. We don't have those things, distractions. All we have is our brain and our bodies that we can control and that we can work on while we're deployed. Now, some people waste their deployments and do absolutely nothing, and they just suffer in silence and they don't speak to nobody. But I urge you to either speak to somebody or stimulate your brain. I don't really speak to a lot of people in general. I'm quiet. Like, when I was younger, I used to just be talking. I used to just be doing all types of stuff. I don't talk as much as I used to no more because I just don't feel the need to talk no more. Because, to be quite frank with you, like, I go through a lot of stuff in my life. It's not easy for me. So I deal with a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff internally. Like, I read books and I go to school and I just be thinking to myself, like, what can I do to progress myself? What can I do to save my family, my friends, and people that I care about? What I be thinking about? I'll be playing the games like I used to when I was younger because I feel like I'm too grown for this. I'm too grown for all of this. Like, for real, I got bigger things to worry about. But also, if you have friends, tell where you deploy, make friends. Now, if you find that they shiesty and they talk bad behind your back, you always have behavioral health. Behavioral health is always an option that you can use that you can use to talk to people and just get what's off your mind. Granted, a lot of people don't like going to behavioral health. They don't like to get things off their chest. And behavioral health is one of those things that really helped me out. Even if it doesn't work for you, just being able to say something to somebody, it helps. I'm trying to tell you, use those options, those opportunities, help you out in your career and help you out with your mindset. Moral of the story, all these things tie back to your mind. Either reading a book, going to college, these are all mind-stimulating things that you can do to help you get through your deployments. Because when you go back to the States after these how many months, you realize like, you progressed many different ways, either physically, mentally, or probably even spiritually if you're spiritual. And I love every last one of you guys who watch my videos. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, Javon Stories out, and comment what you want to see from me in the future.